Alright, hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 3. We're about time to finish off this game once and for all. We are at the final boss, well, final boss in quotations of Iceberg, the last world of the game. It's Dedede, what else is new there? And this fight's pretty similar to his fight in Dreamland 2 atop Dark Castle, but thankfully we have some pretty useful abilities at our side here, and thankfully Nago and Needle is just a really solid ability for this fight anyway. You can stand on the sides here. It's a little tricky to tell with perspective, but yeah, it's definitely possible to stand on the sides there. He has this weird Pac-Man attack here for some reason. Dedede, your possessions are very bizarre. Oh, but check out, he's possessed by dark matter again. What else is new? What else is new? But yeah, no, this fight's not that hard. He can get you off your animal buddy, which is a thing, but now, I believe if you don't have all the heart stars here, there's actually a bit of a bad ending you can encounter for this here. But fortunately, we do have all the heart stars in the game now, so we'll actually be able to experience the good ending. I believe from this point on... Wait, we can board Naga? I don't remember being able to do this at all with... Oh, okay, I guess we can just kind of board Nago here. I don't think we actually get to use Nago for this at all, but yeah, you need to get 100% in all the other worlds to access this here, which is level 6. So, yeah, this is the Hyper Zone. And with the power of all the hearts and all our friends, this creates this game's ultimate weapon, the Love Stick. It's very similar to the Rainbow Sword from before, but check it out! We get to face Dark Matter again. I don't think this fight's as hard as the one in Dreamland 2, but I definitely practiced the Dreamland 2 one a lot more. They're very different, and from what I remember of this one anyway, I remember this fight being, like, a lot more you just kind of want to avoid its attacks and just kind of shoot him whenever you can. I feel like if you're standing directly in the line of fire of the eye, then you're usually pretty safe. It's more so as projectile attacks, I think, that are kind of the difficult thing to avoid sometimes. It's only because there's just a lot of them. You know, there's kind of a lot to this fight here, and he has quite a bit of health too, but then again, so do we anyway, so that at least helps quite a bit. But yeah. Oh shit. Definitely taking more damage than I would have liked here, though, because you might be able to guess why. It's pretty obvious if you may have played one of these games before, but he definitely just has a second phase. This weird eyeball thing, this is Zero. I don't really know what else to really say about this boss, other than it's really freaking bizarre. It literally will cut itself open and shoot blood at us. It's a really freaking weird boss fight. Pretty disturbing in a lot of respects as well. This was definitely, I think, where some of the Kirby games got really messed up with their final bosses in a way. Oh my god, I hate this thing's dash attack. I just don't understand how you're supposed to dodge that. These mini dark matters can be a little bit annoying too. You kind of want to make sure you're dodging those. Oh my god. What was I supposed to do there? You're stupid. Hitbox. And yup, it's one of those fights where you have to do everything all in one go, so... Yep. We're gonna be at this one for a little bit, I think. That's okay. I don't think this fight's as bad as the Dreamland 2 final boss, honestly. I really don't. I was pretty far along in that fight with Zero there. It's not as... He's not as fast, first of all. I just wish you could, like, reflect the projectiles back again and do a lot of damage, but I guess Dark Matter's learned his lesson from that first attempt at that there. I guess while I'm talking about this, I can kind of mention this a little bit when I should probably be concentrating on this, but there's a lot of thoughts and theories about the character of Gooey basically being a reincarnation of Dark Matter, and I think that's basically all but confirmed in a lot of the later games and like some of the supplementary material, because Gooey has attacks where he more or less turns into like a part of Dark Matter in a lot of the later games. So, the only difference is Gooey is too dumb to realize he's made of evil, and he's also a good guy, so that's good, that's good. So... I really think this is kind of just a fight of, like, paying attention and, you know... just kind of paying attention and staying informed and everything, and it's not too bad. I think it's... maybe harder than Mark's, but not by too much, thankfully. It's very different, though. Very different. Thankfully, we can also damage the red spots as well if it tries to shoot them there. See, it's... not to jinx it, I'm surprised it's doing this attack a lot more than it's doing the dash attack than it did there last time, because the dash attack's what was throwing me off there a lot before. Okay, well, I managed to dodge it that time there. And... my god, do you really... how much health does this thing have here? I don't think it's a case of just having to specifically hit the eye. Maybe it is. It's third phase, which is actually much easier. It kind of likes to just circle around you. It's very disturbing the way the eye pops out of itself, though. I like to just kind of circle around it. I don't think it really has many attacks there. It's pretty easy at that point. Zero's a pretty screwed up boss, all things considered, though. This blood demonic angel thing, blobus angel thing. Let's banish the darkness with light. With light! And with that, we have essentially saved the day yet again. Project Kirby 3 staff. Yeah, I kind of summed up a lot of my thoughts in this game there last time. I like some of the other bosses just kind of all chilling there. Hanging out with Addo here. She likes to just draw some of these characters here. I grew an appreciation for this game. I will definitely say that. I think practicing this again and actually going through everything within this game, this game definitely grew on me a lot as this went on. I think that it's a lot better than I initially kind of gave it credit for going into it. I still think some of the levels are kind of just whatever to me. I don't think that, like, there's kind of more whatever levels to me than, like, levels I actually genuinely really enjoy. I do think the auto-scrollers are a bit much sometimes, and, yeah, but otherwise, this game is generally pretty good, and it's easily accessible. It's on the Switch Online service. It has multiplayer as well, so if you got a friend, might be worth checking out there. I don't know if it's... I wouldn't say this game is as good as Superstar is for me, and I think that's generally seen as a popular opinion there, but I've enjoyed this game otherwise, for what it's worth. For me personally, like, out of all the games in the Dark Matter trilogy, it's the next game that's going to be the one that I think I love the most, which we'll get to that when we get to it. But the Animal Buddies, definitely nice to see them come back again. I wouldn't mind seeing Nago, Choo-Choo, and Pitch come back someday as well, because they haven't really made a proper reappearance yet. A lot of stuff from this game doesn't seem to get too much recognition, like Cleaning Kirby's a very seldomly seen ability outside of Star Allies and the anime, and even then it's only in like 2 episodes of the anime, so... yeah. I was looking into it the other day. Apparently there's like also another like different version of this ending here that you can view with like some sort of a secret code or something. I'll look into that and probably show that off here in a little bit, because it's something that requires 100%, and I'm gonna break some sort of a little bit of tradition when I say this. I don't want to go for 100% in this game. I want to get all the heart stars, which I did. I am not going for 100% because that straight up requires doing boss butch, and I do not want to do that. I do not like the boss rushes in any of these old games except Superstar, so because of that, there is a way I still will be able to show those off, though, because there is a special version of this on the Switch Online that has a 100% save file, so I'll be able to show off the extras from there. But yeah, otherwise, that is it for Dreamland 3. Addo decides to write the end. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep, we have 97% here. Again, I'm pretty sure it involves us beating the boss rush. I'm just gonna narrate this here really quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing another bonus video of this, showing off a few extra things, some of those alternate endings I was talking about, kind of talking about some of these other things, and also showing off all the abilities in the game. Yeah, I'm kind of just going to end this video here, so if you like this one, thanks everyone for watching this Let's Play Dreamland 3. We're going to have one more bonus video for it, but otherwise, that's pretty much going to do it for this part of the playthrough. Afterwards, we're going on to the final game, which is Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.